So there was a reason for the price increases. People were saying that it because of nickel prices has gone up, so stainless steel prices has gone up. That has supported SS prices. And now there is a two big news in the market. Number one is that China port stock inventory is going down. It has already now almost now it is 3.6 million, which is equivalent to 3 months of inventory, which was supposed to be in October number it was around 4 million. So it has been reduced. So the Chinese buyer is now little started showing movements on buying chrome ores. So that has also given a price increase. And the second is the South African export duties also is coming in the picture. If the South African export duty is going to be announced and it is going to be implemented, then the price factor is very important. Who is going to absorb the tax? Maybe 50% by the Chinese buyer or 50% by the government, maybe South Africa sellers. It all is still it is a question mark. But Chinese customers are trying to build up their stocks and maintain inventory so that they can put a pressure on the South Africa suppliers.
South Africa will remain the biggest producing country, and in the contrary to what people are saying that the South Africa would be capped in terms of export capacity of manganese ore, they just showed month after month that they are able to perform at very high levels. From July, we have 2 million tons per month being exported, and they found all the solution they can to do that, and they do it quite marvelously. So we should accept them to keep their key role as a swing supplier. Would it be supply-wise because they make 40% of the market, and cost-wise because they are in the center of the cost curve. So when you are looking at the average cost of South African miners, it tells you where the price support is.
Growth had begun to slow. There's some tapering off already at the beginning of last year, and then of course you see that that things start to take a turn for the worse in Q1 of this year, going on the same trend as the previous quarters. But then come the Q2 lockdowns, especially in South Africa, which is the main producer, and which brought the production levels down significantly to levels that we hadn't seen in quite a while. But as you can see from the chart, Q3 showed some significant recovery in the market, with the production levels coming back up above the Q1 levels. So chrome ore production has recovered nicely.
The effects of COVID-19 have caused the aerospace market to dramatically contract, especially after the issues of the 737 MAX. Prior to COVID, we began to see a reduction in titanium generation in North America and worldwide. Now, right now, with the situation that's unfolding is with the vaccine coming in, with seemingly some level of steel demand beginning to pick up for Q1, a shortage is being generated on the titanium scrap side. And so we're beginning to see a significant supply-driven growth in ferrotitanium. Now, ferrotitanium, with the trend that we're seeing right now, it's had over 51% growth in the past year, with over 40% of it coming in the past 6 weeks.
And as you know, it was a big impact from COVID breakout in Europe, and industry suffered from it, not only metallurgy, but others. And there was, as said Mohammed, there was no need in aerospace and automotive industries for titanium because, as you know, people were forced to stop buying cars, and also, so understand, and that led to sharp decrease in titanium processing. In turn, the steel industry did not slow down as much with resumption for business activity in China, and the demand in China was high. China doesn't suffer that much, and now everything began to grow. And as everybody said, the vaccine is coming, and we're hoping that it will help the industries.
In terms of manganese alloys in the rest of the world, the Q1 negotiations are nearly finished, and they are going up versus what we had in the spot market in the past 2 to 3 weeks. And when you are looking to manganese ore, some miners already have quoted, some South African miners have quoted for March, and it's going up also. So the dynamics that was put forth by Vijay, Mohamed, and Victor is the good one. Now, going back maybe a little bit to one of your first interrogation, how long will it last? And that was why in our presentation we just talked about 2021. It should fare good in 2021 without problem, I think. After that, it depends a lot on China.
And on the other factors, why the price is going up is because of freight is going up abruptly. And then in China, who are the ferrochrome producers are still not able to match the tender price. The tender price announced by the Bao Steel in December is around 5,800 RMB, whereas the cost of production at the ferrochrome unit is around 6,000 RMB. So there is a gap of 200 RMB. So that is a question mark. Now, who is going to absorb this loss? So most of the ferrochrome producers are now trying to get the price increase from the SS producers. So the power cost is also gone up on the ferrochrome producer side, and they also asked to reduce the power consumptions on the other sides. So it is expected because of winter, the ferrochrome producer will have pressures on power cost, on the production cost, that will try to increase the price of ferrochrome. On the other side, SS mill already announced that they will try to ramp up their productions by 5% in 2021.
The situation right now is, as I mentioned, it's not been a very good situation for the market for the past at least 2 years, and COVID-19 has certainly not helped things out. So prices are still very low. Talking to different industry actors and reading up on this, my understanding is, at least for a lot of ferroalloys producers, the prices don't match their costs. So prices are low. Prices are staying low. There hasn't been this year as of yet. It might change, of course, next year, but there's no signs as of yet of significant price increases this year. And the supply situation, the market's been in an oversupply for several years, which is also what has been weighing on the market.